Hi there, Fun Friday. I'm going to show you one of the most advantageous features of Marketpath CMS, and that's the ability to add custom content to any page within the system. It's a snap of a finger, it's super easy. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. First, we're going to create a brand new site, 2022-03-18. That's today's date, and I already did this once to practice, so we're going to give it a second identifier. Put this under my own. I'm going to create a domain. This is a development domain, so we're going to create that real quick. Free site, blank site, and confirm. Pretty quick and easy. All right, congratulations, our new site was done. Now, one thing that I want to do is I want to bring in the Bootstrap package so that we can actually do some decent looking development here. Bootstrap 5. Where's Bootstrap 5? There we go. Knew we had it in there. Let's go ahead and start installation. I'm going to hit install and publish. There's nothing else on my site. I'm not worried about this package interfering with any other templates or style sheets. Okay, so now if I go into develop and hit style sheet, you can see the Bootstrap full min was added. I am going to add, we usually add a underscore that precedes words to show that these are to be included in something else. So I'm actually going to create a site main. I want SCSS. I want to import component. Oops, forgot that. Bootstrap base, and then what is that called? Let's go back here. This was Bootstrap full min. So underscore Bootstrap full min. Go back here. Whoops, let's just do that. Underscore Bootstrap full min. Not main, min. Close it off. Publish that. All right. And notice that when I go to templates, I don't have any templates. I don't even have any content. There's nothing in this site. It's completely blank. We're starting from scratch. So I need to, before I create the page, I need to create the template for it. So let's go ahead and jump in here and do this. I'm going to just call it home, and I'm going to only allow article entity types to be in here. Let's go ahead and add some content. I'm going to add my style sheet that I just created, site main. So that makes sure that it gets included in the site. And since we have Bootstrap, we're going to do some bootstrapping. That's a technical word. It's a verb. I just made it up. Well, actually, that is a verb. What am I thinking about? I should just stop talking a little bit from time to time. Sorry about your luck, though. That's not going to happen this time. So we're going to do a column. I always forget. Is this column? C-O-L? Column or col? We used to use, yeah, it's C-O-L. We used to use foundation, which I think is column. Maybe there's sometimes you use column. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to do a large 12 across the top. Actually, we'll make this small because it's going to apply to everything. And then we're going to do a couple, not there. Copy this. Copying this. Now I'm going to do we'll leave small 12, and then we're going to make it large 6. So I want whatever this next row is. I want 2 of them. So in large screens, it's going to be half the width, because this is based on a 12 grid system, 12 sections. So 6 is going to be half. So in large screen, it's going to be half of the screen. In small screens, it's going to take up 12, and even in medium-sized screens. Once it hits less than that large breakpoint, it's going to default down to the small screen size, and everything's going to be full width. Okay, so I'm not going to add anything to this just yet. Let's go ahead and publish it. Now I'm going to create my art. So I have my template. I'm going to go in and create my article, my home page article. It's just based on an article. It doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of the home part of the URL there. I'm going to select the template that I just created. And I'm not going to set any of this search engine optimization stuff yet. Some short formatted summary. Doesn't really matter. It's not really used. Here is my long content, if that field is particularly used. So junk data, doesn't matter. We're going to put it in there. This is called home, and we're just demonstrating. Not that you would do this for a home page by any means, but I'm just showing you how quick and easy it is to create this page, and honestly, how quick and easy it is to add custom fields to it. So if we look on this home page, you can see that these are the included fields in content: image, summary, and content. That's the only fields that are included with this article type. If I added custom fields, you would see a custom fields section down here, and that's what we're getting ready to do. So let's go back to templates. This time I'm going to open it up in its own tab because it's easier for me to toggle back and forth, and I have nothing in here. So this is the top row, title. Let's see, this is going to be like content, and this will be, oh, here we go. We'll do testimonials. So if I publish this, then it's going to update that page, but I need to preview the page. So let's go back into the article, or the page, is what I'm calling it. It's a page because it's accessible with the URL. I'm going to click preview. That takes us out to the preview server, and you can see that I have my title row, I have my content row, and my testimonials. Now let's substitute content for what we have in there. So title, let's use that article's title. So anything in here that is a page, we generically call an entity. So if this was a calendar entry, a blog post, it could even be a folder, an image, or a tag, or an author, or any of those things. It's generically referred to as an entity. So entity.title. So that's just how we refer to it there. I'm going to replace this with entity.content HTML. And here I'm going to do something different. I'm going to add a little bit of additional information. But let's see how this renders out first. So I just published this template. And now we have home page. And now you can see it pulled in my home title and my long content. So home title right here and my long content. Pretty easy and straightforward. Now let's say if I want to add a couple more columns underneath this. Let's go div class equals com large. Let's see, we're going to do a weird format here so you can see it. Column large 6. Oh, whoop, that would be 9. What do I mean? No, you know what? Let's just do 3. That'll be fun. Probably shouldn't have copied yet because I still need to do my 12. Sorry. Hey everybody, watch me program. This is fun. I know. Super exciting. Okay. So now I have these 3 fields that I'm going to add content to. Bucket 1, bucket 2, and bucket 3. Let's publish this. Again, publishing just the template, not the actual article. And you notice how publishing the template actually impacts how the article is formatted. So if I have 100 pages that use this particular template, every single page is going to be updated automatically. It's beautiful. So here we go. Bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket 3. Long content. How did that appear? Oh, geez. I'm not very smart. If we were to put this in the proper place, we probably want another row under here, I guess, so it appears in the same spot. See, this is where I start getting dangerous. Okay, let's see what that looks like. All right, that's a little bit better. So it's taken up a third of my content, so half. This is half of the screen, and this testimonials is taking up the other half. Nothing is centered, so it's all left aligned, so it looks a little funny. I can give this a background image so you can see it a little bit better. Beautiful. That's just amazing. Okay, so I need to add 3 custom fields. I want these to be freeform HTML fields, and I'm going to call it bucket 1, required. Why not? Another HTML field. Bucket 2, not required. Who knows? So you can see that they're getting added in here. And then bucket 3. Okay, so now I have these 3 bucket fields. And if I open up one of them to view the details of the custom content that I added, or the custom field that I added, you can see that it automatically created the field ID for me. I can override this if I want, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use bucket 1. And so over here, I can replace this with entity.bucket1. So it's going, whatever is added in the article is going to use that. And I'll set this up for each of these. And if I render this preview out, nothing is there now because there's no content. Okay, so now I go back to my article that I had. I know I'm jumping back and forth a lot here. I have to close the article because it doesn't automatically reload those. So I'll open it back up. And now when I scroll down, look at that, custom fields. Bucket 1. Bucket 1. I'm gonna type in that as the title because I am not feeling super creative right now. Here's some bucket content. Yeah. I know, you're feeling just as cool as me right now. Okay. Save and publish. Guess what? That bucket content is going to show up right there. Woo! Look at that. I know you are super excited. Okay. So that, I mean, look at that. We just added 3 custom fields to this content area. Now, if I wanted to, I could leave everything in content here, and then I could have the end user insert tables, or worse than that, do some inline divs within the source here, which is horrible because if somebody, as soon as somebody does Control A and selects all and deletes it, all that formatting is gone. So instead, I am maintaining a clear formatting of this page, a clear layout, by creating these custom fields. They're still fairly freeform. The end user, the editor, has access to be able to get in here and change the content however they want, put images, forms, whatever. They can do whatever they want in that content. Or I could limit them even more and make this just a text field, or just a text area, or just selecting an image. Lots of different things we can do, but it's just as easy as that, adding 3 custom fields in here. Let's do one additional custom field, and I'm going to cut this off because we're at about 12 minutes right now and you're probably tired of hearing me ramble. When I go to insert a new custom field in this template, I can add all sorts of different types. I can add code, I can add date, time, a checkbox, radio. These are basic form fields like a toggle. I can add a group, and within that group I can add additional custom fields. I can add references to existing articles, authors, blogs, etc., single items. I can add references to lists of items within here. And I can add one of my favorite objects is a field set. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to call this field set testimonials. The noun is testimonial, and that'll show up on the article, like add a new testimonial. Okay, so I've created it. Now I need to add fields into my field set. It's a set of fields. So I am going to add a text field called customer name. Close that. Actually, we probably want to make this required. And then I'm just going to add a text area called testimonial required, and then I can even add like a location or city, state. We'll make that required as well. And so I'm going to save and publish this. Go back here to my one article that I have using this template. Oops, must have made a change. Okay, I'm going to open it back up because remember I updated the template, so I got to close it and open it back up. So here's my buckets, and down here is my testimonials, and it says new testimonial. So I'm going to click it, and check that out. Customer name, I'm going to make it up, Sam S. City, state, Boise, Idaho. Testimonial, these guys are amazing. Get it now. All right, that's one. We're going to add another testimonial. Let's call it Samantha B. City, state, Indianapolis, Indiana. Testimonial, you will not be disappointed. Their service is incredible. Okay, I have 2 testimonials. I'm going to save and publish this content and go over here to the preview, hit refresh. Wait, where'd it go? Guess what? I still have to add it into the mix. So what we're going to do is go over here to the template, and underneath testimonials, we're going to start a for loop. For T, for each testimonial in entity.testimonials, a little hard to type, class equals testimonial, and then we're going to just do t.customer name from t.city state. You're gonna make this look a lot prettier than I am, but for the sake of time, I just want to show it to you. T.testimonial. So and so's testimonial from here. A lot of times, maybe it'll be a little better if we do it this way. Oh, I just have some crazy finger action going here. They're all over the place. Okay, so notice I did a for loop, and I put each item within the for loop in its own testimonial class, so I would format that accordingly, and I would probably put these in span tags or something. But I have each item is referred to as T, so T.testimonial is going to show first in quotes, and then T.customer name, and then T.city state. So let's see what happens. We're going to publish this, and we're going to go back over here and refresh and check it out. There are my 2 testimonials. Sam S. from Boise. These guys are amazing. So that's how easy it is. So this is not... So the benefit here is how easy it is to add custom fields, again, to any article, any entity within Marketpath CMS, whether it be articles, authors, blogs, blog posts, calendars, calendar entries, data stores, documents, folders. All of these items you can add custom fields to make it whatever you want it to be. And it's super, super easy. And I hope that demonstrated it. I hope you give it a shot. Go to cms.marketpath.com/register and give it a shot. Play around, see what you can do, and let us know about it. We'd love to see what you're doing, and if you have any questions, you can always send email to support@marketpath.com. Thank you for coming. Have a great day.